checking to make sure the truck's sitting level, indicating no suspension problem. My clearance lights are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. They are amber in color. High and low beam headlights properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. They are clear in color. These lights have three functions: turn signal, four-way flashers, running lights. Properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. They're amber in color. Marking lights properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. They're amber in color. This light has three functions: turn signal, four-way flasher, and running light. Properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It's amber in color. Alright, I'm going to check all general hoses. They're properly mounted and secured. They're not cut, torn, or frayed. They are not leaking. My alternator is properly mounted and secured. It is not cracked, broken, or damaged. There's no burnt or frayed wires. It is belt driven. If I were to push on that belt, it should have no more than a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inches of play. There's no cuts or tears or damage to the belt. My water pump is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It is not leaking. It is belt driven. There's no cuts or damage to the belt. If I was to test it, I'd push on it. It should be no more than a 1/2 inch to 3/4 inches of play. My coolant reservoir is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It is not leaking. Has a sight glass that's in between add and max. All general hoses are properly mounted and secured, not cut, torn, or frayed. They are not leaking. My oil dipstick, to check it, I'd pull it out, wipe it off, put it in, pull it out, make sure it's above the refill line. My air compressor is properly mounted and secured. It's not cracked, broken, or damaged. It is not leaking. It is gear driven. Power steering reservoir properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It is not leaking. Has a sight glass that's in between min and max. My power steering pump is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It is not leaking. It is gear driven. Steering linkage properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Not missing any nuts or bolts. Castle nuts and cotter keys are secured on the bottom. My steering box properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It is not leaking. Hoses going to the steering box are properly secured, not cut, torn, or frayed. They are not leaking. My spring mounts are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Not missing any nuts or bolts. Leaf springs properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. None are shifted or missing. My U-bolts are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Not missing any nuts or bolts. My shock is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It is not leaking. Brake hose properly mounted and secured, not cut, torn, or frayed. It is not leaking. Brake chamber properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It is not leaking. Chamber clamp is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. My slack adjuster and push rod are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. If I was to test it, I would release the brakes, pull on it, should have no more than 1 inch of play. My brake drum is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, with no contaminants such as oil or grease. My brake lining is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, with no contaminants. It is not dangerously thin. My tires wearing evenly, no less than 4/32 of tread depth. Sidewalls, no cuts, gouges, or abrasions. It's not leaking. It's properly seated onto the rim. My rim is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, with no illegal welds. My lug nuts are all properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, with no rust or shiny threads indicating looseness. My hub seal is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It is not leaking. My valve stem is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It is not leaking. Valve stem cap is present, secured, not damaged. If I was to check the pressure of that tire, I'd use a tire gauge. My mirror is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. All hardware is secured and in place. My door is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. There's no damage to the hinges. Weather stripping is in place, secured, and not damaged. My def tank is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It is not leaking. Def cap is present, secured, not damaged or leaking. My fuel tank is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It is not leaking. Fuel cap is present, secured, not damaged or leaking. I would check it for the retainer chain. My steps are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. They support my weight. There's no debris. Running light, properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It's amber in color. Reflector, properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It's amber in color. This non-reflective reflective strip is blue and white in color, properly secured, not cut, torn, or frayed. My doors, bin doors, are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Weather stripping is in place, secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Alright, we'll check my drive shaft. It's properly mounted and secured. It's not cracked, broken, or damaged. There's no debris twisted around it or in my U-joints. My exhaust is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, with no rust or soot trails indicating leakage. My frame and cross members are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, with no illegal or broken welds. My spring mounts are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, not missing any nuts or bolts. My leaf springs are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, none are missing or shifted. My U-bolts are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, not missing any nuts or bolts. My brake hose is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, torn, or frayed. It is not leaking. Goes into my brake chamber, properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It is not leaking. My chamber clamp is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. My slack adjuster and push rod are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. If I was to test it, I'd release the brakes, pull on it, should have no more than 1 inch of play. My brake drum is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, with no oil or grease. My brake lining is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, doesn't have any oil or grease, it's not dangerously thin. My bud spacing is evenly spaced, there's no debris, and there's no damages to it. My tires wearing evenly, no less than 2/32 of tread depth. Sidewall is properly seated on the rim, no cuts, gouges, or abrasions, it's not leaking. My rim is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, with no illegal welds. My lug nuts for my rim and my axle seal are all properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, with no rust or shiny threads indicating looseness. My axle seal is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, it's not leaking. Valve stem properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, it's not leaking. Valve stem cap is present, secured, not damaged or leaking. If I was to check the pressure of this tire, I'd use a tire gauge. My mud flaps properly mounted and secured, it's not cut, torn, or frayed. All hardware is secured across the top. My reflectors are red in color, properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. All these running lights are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. They're red in color. 4 functions: turn signal, 4-way flasher, running light, brake light. Properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It's red in color. Reverse light, properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It's clear in color. My electrical connection has no corrosion or moisture. There's no damages to it. Properly secures to the truck. There's no damage to the line, no cuts, tears, or frays. Properly secured to the trailer as well. My eye bolts are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. My hooks are facing outwards. Safety latch operates correctly, not missing any pins or keys. There's no damage to the chain itself, no links missing. Chain's properly secured to the trailer as well. My breakaway cable is properly secured to the truck. There's no cuts or tears in the line. Properly secured to the trailer as well. My electrical box is properly secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. My mounting bolts are properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Pintle hook, properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Hitch release lever, properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Safety pin is in place, secured, and not damaged. My pintle eye is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Mounting bolts for the pintle eye are all properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. We'll check the reflective tape on the tongue. It's red and white in colors, no cuts, tears, or frays in it. The tongue has no damages to it. It's not bent. It's not cracked or damaged. My landing gear is in the safe travel position, properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Safety or the handle for the landing gear is properly stowed away in the safe travel position, not cracked, broken, or damaged. My storage area has no holes for anything to fall through, no damages to it, no loose debris. My running lights properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It's amber in color. Header board properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. My D-rings running down the length of the trailer are all properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. My reflective stripping running all the way down the trailer is red and white in color, properly mounted and secured, not cut, torn, or frayed. This is an amber running light, properly mounted and secured. It's not cracked, broken, or damaged. And we'll check the frame and cross members of the trailer. Properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. No broken or illegal welds. This trailer is equipped with electric brakes, so I'm checking all the wiring to make sure it's properly mounted and secured, not cut, torn, or frayed. My brake drum is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, with no contaminants. And my brake lining is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It is not dangerously thin. My tires wearing evenly, no less than 2/32 of tread depth. Sidewall of the tires properly seated on the rim, no cuts, gouges, or abrasions. It's not leaking. My rim is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, with no illegal welds. My lug nuts are all properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged, with no rust or shiny threads indicating looseness. My axle seal is properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It's not leaking. Valve stem properly mounted and secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. It's not leaking. Valve stem cap is present, secured, not damaged or leaking. If I was to check the pressure of this tire, I'd use a tire gauge. My mud flaps, properly mounted, secured, not cut, torn, and frayed. All hardware secured across the top. My ramp is in the safe travel position, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. The safety bar is properly secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. Does have pins on each side of it securing it. Checking my running lights across the back as well, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. They're red in color. These lights have 4 functions: turn signals, 4-way flashers, running lights, brake lights. Properly mounted, secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. They're red in color. And my reflective tape is red and white in color, properly mounted, secured, not cracked, broken, or damaged. I'd tell the tester to stand at the back of the trailer. I'd go do a light check.